A prayer for times of decision. Blessed are you, Creator of the universe, who sustains us in times of decision. You have made it possible for us to consider with wisdom our lives and the lives of our loved ones, and you have granted us courage and intelligence to make decisions about our childbearing. As you have been with us in times of decision, so may you continue to be with us as we experience the complexity of life's demands and responsibilities. Help us to remember that because we are created in your image, we are required to attend with care to our health and well-being. Help us to accept that as some of life's possibilities are lost, some expectations disappointed, we thereby go on to nurture other commitments, to realize other fulfillments. May the support and strength of those close to us continue to sustain us, even as we are sustained by your gifts of wisdom and strength. Blessed are you, who is with us in times of decision.
Good evening. I bring you greetings from Unity of Greater Lansing. Let us remember all women who are making reproductive choices. Our response to this litany is we remember and we stand with you. We remember all women, young and old, educated and illiterate, rich and poor, who were denied access to contraception and who were forced into decisions they could have avoided if contraception were available to them. We remember married women who were told by religious leaders that limiting the number of their children was denial of God's will. We remember women with chronic illnesses or hereditary conditions who did not want to leave a legacy of pain and limitation to any children they might have conceived, but who were unable to obtain reliable and safe means of preventing conception. And so in solidarity we say together, we remember and we stand with you. We remember lesbian women and single women who want to have children, who find it difficult to obtain information about self-insemination, and who are devalued by the medical profession for the desire to bear and to raise a child. We remember women who want to have children with their life partners and who are exploited by fertility clinics, made to undergo repeated needless tests, to pay large sums of money for procedures, and who are not given a realistic assessment of their chances of conception. We remember women who induced their own abortions, who sought out back alley abortionists, who were rendered infertile, who were made gravely ill, and who even died from illegal abortions that were unsafe and inhuman. And so in solidarity we say together, we remember and we stand with you. We remember women who have been harassed and assaulted going to legal abortion clinics by people who value the fetus more than a woman's own conscience. We remember women who have grappled with their own beliefs and the traditions they have been taught as they sought to make choices about pregnancies resulting from rape or incest. We remember unmarried teenage women, professional women in an era when single motherhood was unacceptable, women caught in the cycle of poverty, and others who would have kept their babies but chose to place their children for adoption because of a lack of family and societal support. And so in solidarity we say together, we remember and we stand with you. We remember women forced to carry pregnancies to term because bearing and relinquishing their children was the only option presented to them. We remember struggles of women who were abandoned by their partners and who worked long and hard to keep their children, often having to leave their children in unloving and unsafe conditions. We remember women who experienced unplanned pregnancies and who had to make decisions that involved remaking their plans for their lives no matter which decision they made. And so in solidarity we say together, we remember and we stand with you. We remember all those who have worked to make contraceptive education available to women of all classes, statuses, and economic backgrounds. We remember those who proposed legislation, educated lawmakers, lobbied, brought cases to trial, and argued against those who denied a woman's right to choose, in order to bring the requirement for safe legal abortion for all women to the consciousness of their nations. We remember those healthcare professionals who train women to use contraception safely and responsibly, who educate teenagers about heterosexual intercourse and its consequences, who counsel women contemplating abortion, who counsel women at risk who conceive children with genetic and hereditary defects, who support women through abortion procedures, who refer women to responsible adoption agencies, and who recognize the rights of women to make free reproductive choices. And so in solidarity, we say together, we remember and we stand with you.